So moving on to type 4 summary sheet. There's one template file set up and it's subsummary underscore flipped, which I already have open, so I'll maximize it. And so this template, or this, I guess, type 4 was added because when District 4 and District 12 were the first two districts to implement it and test it, and District 12 said they already had some subsummary templates set up where the item code was going down. So that's really what caused this type to be created, and it's hopefully you guys can use it to, if you have an existing subsummary type that with the item code is going down, you can customize it to work with this type. So it's very dynamic, just like type 1 is. And so you see A1 list of 4, so the code knows what type of sheet this is. And basically says enter data in these columns only, do not enter data in these columns. So basically all these columns have formulas that get filled out when you fill out these columns that are highlighted in a bluish color. So just like all other ones, I need to know what page this is on. So, and then you can list, you can use the add-in to list item codes. So we'll throw one in there. Let's throw this one in there. So each line needs to have its own split. So this, you might have the need to list the same item number twice if it's going with different splits. And since this is so dynamic, you can insert columns, delete columns, insert rows, delete rows. So maybe in those cases you maybe want to add a comments column, so you could write something to clarify the lines or whatever, or whatnot. So additional description, kind of like general summary sheet, if you have one, just type it in and I'll throw it in the description. Quantity, you'd put in your quantity over here and it will fill out the total column over here just with the form. It just has a formula. And so the reason why I put the quantity over here is because the code itself is going to grab the quantity from here, and the code actually grabs nothing from over here. This allows you to now be able to customize the look of this sheet to whatever you want, really. I mean, you can do whatever you want because the code doesn't care what's over here. It's going to grab this page number, and it's going to grab a split item code, additional description, and quantity. And it's going to grab all the rows. So it's basically going to grab from this first row down to the last row that contains something in this item code column. So just because the sheet looks like it ends here, if you add item down here, and the code will grab that still because it's dynamic. This gives you the ability to insert and delete rows all you want, but you just got to be careful now. It's going to go and find that last row with data in it, and so it's going to grab all the data from here up if you had something in there. So something to be I guess cautious of. And C sheet, I added that if you need it, just so you don't have to come way over here and add it. So just like all the other sheets, it is password, or it's not password protected, but it is protected, so you don't accidentally write over a formula like that. If you need to change it, you can just unprotect it. Easy as that. Next video I'll go over type 5. If you guys have any questions, just let me know.